Hello, I'm Khalil Brathwaite, host of the Khalil the Halliwell Sports Report. Coming to you live from Leesburg, Virginia, that is. And got lots to get into for sure. I'm going to talk about more of the 145th Kentucky Derby controversy that happened. I will get into the Impact Wrestling and HOG Wrestling Code Red results. Also, I want to tell you this, a huge announcement, just a quick announcement, that is, the XFL, that is, will be shown on ESPN, ABC, and Fox, FS1, and FS2 starting on February 8th in 2020. So the XFL games will be shown on ESPN, ABC, FS1, FS2, and Fox in 2020, February 8th, that is, in 2020. So you don't want to miss on that. It's coming back in 2020, though. So you do not want to miss on that. So that's just a little quick announcement that I wanted to lay out there, right there, guys. So that's all I need to know. I'll also get into, I'm going to get into the fact that a sports standoff kind of guy, Jalen McKenzie, was shot. Into that. Maximum Security, the owner of the Maximum Security, files an appeal. Into that. Khabib winning 3 fights. Also, and that should pretty much be all right now, but that's so to it. But first, I'm gonna get off to the appeal that was just thrown out there. So many of you know that the owner, Gary West, Max Security, the owner, Gary West, said that he threw an appeal for the Kentucky Derby as a result, and it won't run at the and Max Security will not be at Preakness Stakes, despite the fact that it was all due to controversy and the fact that Max Security got disqualified. That is, Country House did win the 145th Kentucky Derby, that is, and that's something that probably needs. Well, that's something I did address for sure, and it's obvious, that this is almost like how the Saints completely got robbed. Missed pass interference call, or helmet contact. That was the controversy. That's the injustice right there. And you guys saw the injustice that happened at the 145th Kentucky Derby this past week. That is, Max Security getting disqualified. Max Security thought that he won, but really did not. Country House won. That is, because it was under objection, and that Max Security was cutting through. So that's the first time that's ever happened. So an appeal has been made. That Max Security, the owner of Max Security, Gary West, that is, was on the Today Show. That he, an exclusive, you can check it out. He has filed an appeal for the Kentucky Derby controversy, and Max Security will not be at Preakness Stakes once again. So that's been a big issue right there. So appeals should be in by now, say the very least. But that's all you guys need to know right there, folks. So nothing more to it. Also, want to get into the fact that I want to address I want to go over with you the results of Impact Wrestling and HOG Wrestling Code Red results. The exhibition champ, Rich Swann, defeats Evander James, Trey Miguel of the Rascals, Smiley, Ace Austin. The HOG Crown Jewel champ, that is, Mantequilla, and 6-man scramble to retain the exhibition title. Both the exhibition title and the HOG House of Glory Wrestling Crown Jewel titles, they were both on the line. So he retained. So Rich Swann, he retained the exhibition title there. So that's good news right there. Anthony Gangone, the House of Gangone, that is, he retains the HOG World title. The North of Ethan Page and the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander, they defeated the Rascals of Desmond Xavier and Zachary Wentz. Tessa Blanchard and Violet, they defeated Scarlett Bordeaux and Sonia Strong. that is. HOG Women's Champ, that is. HOG Women's Champ Sonya Strong. Michael Elgin defeats Willie Mack. Johnny Impact and Ty Valkyrie, the Knockout Champ, they defeated Eddie and Alicia Edwards. Santana and Ortiz of LAX, they retained the Impact and HOG tag team titles in a triple threat, defeating the New York Wrecking Crew of Chris Seaton and Smooth Blackman. And OVE, David J. Chris. And Sammy Callahan defeats Tommy Dreamer in an OVE Rules Street Fight. So those are the results for that. You can check that out on Twitch.com. Check it out on Impact Plus if you want to, that is. So those are the results for now. And that's all you guys need to know for sure. So nothing more to it be said. Now, I also got some sad news, ladies and gents, that Jalen McKenzie, sports standout, that is, whose only mindset was to be in the NFL, his only goal that was to be in the NFL, who was on the cover, who was a Sports Illustrated athlete, that is, of young athletes, was shot down, was killed at a house party in Venice, Illinois. It was just 5 miles north of St. Louis. A 15-year-old girl was in critical condition. There were no arrests being made. His dream was only to be in the NFL. Could have been with the Chargers, nor the Rams. So that's some sad news I wanted to get down to right there, guys. So my condolences out to Jalen McKenzie's family members, his fans, his viewers, subscribers, all his worldwide audiences in attendance out there, and the ones close to him. So that's a really devastating loss, guys. So tough news right there. So do apologize for that. And also want to say happy birthday to Dakota Kai and Piper Niven. That is, happy birthdays, ladies. Hope you ladies enjoy it, and hope you ladies walk out your women's champs of your own right. It's just incredible. So I just want to send a happy birthday shout out, ladies. So that's all you guys need to know for now. So send them out in the comment section if you want to. So it's up to you guys. That's all you guys need to know. Now, I also want to get into another topic I want to address is also Khabib wants to be in 3 fights in September, December, and next April. He's got one fight against Dustin Poirier. He wants to take on GSP, Georges St. Pierre, that is, who did retire earlier this year, that is. So that would be a good match, right? I'd love to see that match. Seeing him come out of retirement that's in face Khabib, that would be a good one. And also a rematch of, Conor McGregor versus Khabib. Rematch could happen, but probably not. So, it would be a good match, but, that rematch wouldn't happen at all. So I'll tell you that. It probably wouldn't work. So who knows? If it is, it is. So who knows about that? Now, I do want to point this out, ladies and gents, that Oregon women's basketball, Team USA women's basketball, they have won the Red Bull USA 3-on-3 title, that is. Team USA women's basketball, Red Bull USA. Oregon women's basketball, they have won the women's Red Bull USA basketball, that is. Goodness, right there. You had Aeroslow and Steady. They have won the USA men's 3-on-3 basketball Red Bull games. That's 3-on-3 gold medals. Sabrina Ionescu and Robbie Hamlin, that is. They won the Team USA basketball 3-on-3 2019 MVP honors. Congrats to both of them as well. So really good news right there. And that's all you guys need to know for now. So congrats to both. Congrats on their parts, rather. Congrats to them. I'll tell you this, that one of those that Allison Kay, Sienna, she walked out as a 2-time Shine champ, that is, at the Tokyo Joshi Pro event in Sapporo, Hokkaido, Japan. That is, she's a two-time Shine champ, and she will also defend the You'll see her defend the NWA Women's title against Marty Bell. That is at Honor Rising and Glory by Honor. I'll get you guys a little information on that on the next Ring of Honor event, pay-per-view that is. So it'll be interesting to see where that goes from there. And congrats on that. So what a huge victory that is. What a huge victory. And I also want to send my congrats to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry for having their kid. Congrats to both of them. That is big journey for you guys, and could be difficult, but it's a massive game changer. So congrats to them on that. Just want to send my special shout out and congrats to them both. That is the royal couple of Sussex. That is congrats to that royal couple for having their kid. That is who knows what the kid's name is? Who knows? So congrats to both of them, by the way, in this historic achievement that is having their own kid of their own. But just before the due date, just before the kid was unlocked, on the due date, that is. So congrats to both of them. Still, it came out before the due date. So goodness for them, guys. Goodness for them. Congrats, by the way. Congrats on that. So congrats on that part. Don't forget to catch the NBA playoffs. You got the Celtics and the Bucks tonight. You'll see Rockets and Warriors tonight. So, good news right there. You'll see Nuggets at the Blazers once again. That is. You'll be seeing, those games as well. Pretty good right there. Well, that's going to do it right there, ladies and gents, for the Khalil the Hannibal Sports Board. And make sure you always subscribe to the Khalil the Hannibal Sports Board YouTube channel and Facebook page by any means necessary. Please be sure you send me your comments, your tweets, your reactions, your thoughts of the XFL that is seen on ESPN, ABC, Fox, FS1, FS2 networks. That is coming back on February 8th of 2020. Let me know in the comments section your tweets, your reactions, your responses, your thoughts on that as well. Please be sure you send me your comments, your tweets, your reactions of the owner of Maximum Security filing an appeal after the 145th Kentucky Derby of a blatant disqualification. That is. Let me know about that, your comments, your reactions, your responses on that as well. Tell me what you think of the Impact Wrestling and HOG Wrestling Code Red results. That is, let me know in the comments what you think and your reactions are. Tell me what you think. Also say send your birthday shout outs to Dakota Kai and Piper Niven. That is. Birthday shout outs, well wishes to them, by the way, on that part. So good news for them. And also send your congrats to Oregon Women's Basketball Team USA Women Basketball 3-on-3, Red Bull USA Women's Basketball, and the Team USA Men's Red Bull USA 3-on-3 Basketball winning titles, that is, and being MVPs. Send congrats to them as well. Do so by any means necessary. So do so. Congrats on them on their part. By the way, it's awesome and epic achievement. So that did not disappoint right there. I'll tell you that right now. So absolutely incredible. So just so fun to watch. They're really fun to watch. Also, send your condolences to Jalen McKenzie, sports standoff for Sports Illustrated athletes. That is, younger athletes who were shot and deceased at an Illinois house party. Send his family members, his fans, and his viewers as well wishes. Send his family members and his fans and viewers their well wishes of this tragic loss. And it's tough out there, so do so by any necessary for sure. I'll tell you, be sure to do so by any necessary. And I'm back more live breaking news, trending topics, developing storylines, all in the Khalil the Hannibal Sports Board that are all things sports related, so that you need to know. Be sure to follow me on my Facebook website at www.facebook.com/213, capital K, capital B / and on YouTube channel, youtube.com/Khalil the Hannibal Sports Board /. Let me know in the comment section some of your comments, your tweets, your reactions, your thoughts, and your responses. I'll be back with live breaking news, showing topics, major announcements, and developing storylines on the Clothing House Sports Board. Stuff that you need to know, stuff that's going to get you ahead of time. So that's all you need to know. So that's all there is to it. So take care, you guys. You guys have a good evening. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye.